I am making doll size Marrying Mr. Darcy, the card playing game. I was able to finally transfer the game to Adobe Reader, and once I got it into the Adobe Reader and that it was actually reading it, because originally it would not read the game files, I was able to print it at 25%. That is 75% smaller than it originally was printed. I printed front to back, unlike when I did my own version print to play for a gift. I printed that just on 2 sheets and glued it together so it would be stronger. But these are, it's just the game for the dolls, for a doll story, or to have in the background if you want characters playing an actual real game, which I think is really cool. Now, I was only able to print one set of cards per game. For page, not game, but for page. So I did not print out the full game. It's not really readable, but I printed one set from each card. I printed the character cards, the suitor cards, and one set of event cards and one set of character type cards, which are the cards that you use to tell you what your character is going to be like. Those are the heroine character cards, and these are the character cards, which, tell you if you're going to be nice, mean. And those points will add up at the end of the game to tell you if you can marry the suitor you want, or if you are going to be a spinster. And if you're going to be a spinster, you roll to see if you're going to be a rich spinster or a poor one. But you can still win the game and be a spinster. This was really difficult to cut to get into size. I think maybe the printing is a bit off, but it's still good enough for having in the background of a doll story. I'm going to do a skit eventually with these cards, so watch out for that. It's going to be super fun once I finally get together with the kids who take over my channel. The kids who take over my channel are friends of mine, and I wanted to do this skit for a really long time because my nieces wanted me to do it. And I told the kids about what I wanted to do for my nieces, and they thought it was such a fun idea. Of course, Elizabeth is the one that I made the full print and play version of the game for, because she loves the game. And pretty soon, when I'm feeling a little better, I'm going to go over to her house and play the game with her. And these are the suitor cards, which consist of all the men: Mr. Darcy, Charles Bingley, Jenny, Wickham, and Collins. And the last, I think it's Fitzwilliams, who is Darcy's cousin. These are all from the book Pride and Prejudice, written by Jane Austen over 200 years ago. The cartoons and the drawing and artwork and illustrations are wonderfully done. They still look really good in the tiny, tiny print. But they're a little hard to read. I can read some of it, but not all. I have near 20/20 vision, but not exact. And I was thinking that I should probably do, like, make my own twister, do other things like this, because this inspired me to do more. And I want to know if you have any ideas what I should do with the scrap paper, because like I said, I could only print one set of cards per page. So there was a lot of blanks. It was printed front to back. And now I have a lot of scraps to work with. I also bought a real card game for the dolls, which is just the regular number card games that everyone plays. And this is the instructional booklet, which is, the printing is actually upside down because of how you're supposed to print all of the pages and then cut them together as a book, and they go a specific way. So the page number 2 was not supposed to be number 2, which is why it's upside down. And I'm thinking of putting like little pages into it so it looks like it's full. And those are all the cards together. Each set. These are adorable, and I can't wait to use them. Beautiful. And also, it was fairly cheap to print this much. I think I could print the entire game for about $2 or $3. And here are the card game all together. The only thing that I need is a pair of dice, and I might make a mini pair of dice out of some of the scraps. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.